I'm Mrs. C, and today we're going to be writing numbers to 5. It's important to know how to write numbers because we use them every day when we're reading and writing. So let's get started. I'm going to put up some tablet lines here. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I want you to watch as I practice writing these numbers. If you've watched my other videos, you should already know how to write numbers 1, 2, and 3. So we're going to go through those ones pretty quickly. We're going to start at the top and make a straight line down to the bottom line. Start at the top line, go straight down to the bottom line and stop. Number 1. Number 1. Number 1. Number 1. Number 1. Start at the top line, come straight down to the bottom and stop at the bottom line. Number 1. And for our number 2, we're going to start about halfway between the top line and the dotted line, and we're going to curve up to the top, and then we're going to come down to the bottom and make a straight line across the bottom. We're going to start in the middle, curve up to the top, come down to the bottom, and make a straight line across. Number 2. And number 2. And one more. Curve up to the top, come down to the bottom, and across the bottom to make a number 2. And for our number 3, we're going to start about halfway between that top line and the dotted line. We're going to curve up to the top, come around to the middle and stop, curve around to the bottom, come up just a little bit, and stop. Number 3. Curve around to the middle and stop, curve around to the bottom and stop. Number 3. Number 3. And number 3. Now, number 4 is a little bit trickier. We're going to start right here at the top again. We're going to come down to about the dotted line, and then we're going to make a line across, and then we're going to go back up to the top and make our line straight down all the way to the bottom. So we're going to start at the top line, come down to the dotted line and go across, up to the top, and come all the way down. Start at the top, go down to the dotted line and across, go to the top, and come straight down to the bottom. There's our number 4. Start at the top, come to the dotted line and go across, go back up to the top, and come straight down to the bottom for our number 4. And then number 5, also kind of tricky. We're going to start at the top. We're going to come down to the dotted line, then we're going to make a big round curve for the number 5's big fat belly, and then we're going to go back up to the top and put his hat on. So start at the top, come down, go around to make his belly, and then go back up to the top and go across for his hat. That's our number 5. Start at the top, come down to the middle, come to the dotted line, then make your curve around, and then a straight line at the top, number 5. And let's do one more. Down to the middle, curve around, and then put it on the hat. All right, now it's your turn. I'm going to clear this off, and I want you to go get a piece of paper and a pencil. And if your paper doesn't have lines on it, that's okay. Any piece of paper is going to work. So get yourself a piece of paper and a pencil or a pen, and what I want you to do is practice writing number 1 across the top like this. You're going to do number 1 straight down, start at the top and come down and stop, number 1, and do maybe 5 or 6 number 1s across the top just like this. Number 1, number 1. Then you're going to practice doing the number 2, around and down and across the bottom, number 2, number 2, 2, 2, 2. Then you're going to practice doing your number 3s, around and stop, number 3, around and stop, number 3, 3, 3, and 3. And then you're going to practice doing your number 4s. Remember, this one's kind of tricky. You're going to come down about halfway, then go across, go back up to the top, and come all the way down. Down and across, and then all the way down, number 4. Down and across, and then all the way down, number 4. Down and across, and then all the way down for the 4. And one more 4. And then at the bottom, you're going to make your number 5s. And again, those are kind of tricky. You're going to come straight down about halfway, and then make that big round belly, and then put the flat hat right on top for the number 5. Down and around, and then put on the hat, number 5. Down, make that big fat belly, and then the hat on top for the number 5. Number 5, and number 5. The more you practice writing your numbers, the easier it's going to get. So go get yourself a paper and a pencil and start practicing. And I'll see you next time.